Alright, so here we are for the second part of what's the problem, and that's the title of this video. So now I put some points down in this paper, and I'm just going to go through them, and just please, as I go through these points, try to put yourself in the position of a questioner, someone who's actually critically analyzing some of the things that I'm saying and applying to themselves, questioning themselves, applying these questions to their own lives. So again, going to the psychological aspect, I'm just going to tell you a bit about some history, and this is it has to do with the history of smoking in the United States and when it started. About when Sigmund Freud and his cousin actually came to the United States, and he was hired to promote somehow smoking. The cigarette industry was actually going down, so they wanted to get smoking on the market more. And women were some of the ones who were not smoking. It was not very cool for women to smoke. And you found that at the Easter parade, they had cigarette as it was called a peace torch. So you know the 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 peace torch at, of course, in New York City, the Statue of Liberty, and Liberty Torch, Peace Torch. So they advertised that in such a way that finally it became that women, they had like four beautiful women on one of those moving carts, and they were smoking and they were representing the Statue of Liberty. So all of a sudden you found that women started smoking. And then doctors, they had commercials, doctors only smoke Camel or this and that. And with slowly, people started smoking, and it became a huge industry. The industry that's responsible for the death of more people than you would combine Iraq and the world wars and everything. So now you question yourself, what's really behind everything? What's really behind the things that we do? Manipulations. We're being conditioned. We're being conditioned into believing things here and there. For example, let me apply it to back in the days, my days of ignorance, and I used to, want to buy Nike shoes or, Adidas shirts or this and that, or wear this hat or dress this way, And I questioned myself one day, why am I doing this? It's because I saw someone doing it, or I heard a song like, I've seen this actor in the movie. Oh, that's a nice hat. Those are some cool shoes, and I wanted to buy this. And then I see that other people are buying the same shoes as me. So many kids in my class would wear, I want to buy these Nike Jordans or blah. And you find, the commercials, the way they make everything psychological. Everything makes you want to get it, consume, want to buy it, and be like these people. So they're actually manipulating your mind through music, through commercials, using superstars, using movie stars, using whatever. They're manipulating us, okay? They're manipulating us with the news, with the books that they teach us from. They're manipulating us with their newspapers, with everything. I remember one of the lines that was on the one. Muslim terrorists throw rocks at tanks. Muslim terrorists throw rocks at tanks. Muslim terrorists, always Muslim terrorists, but this Muslim terrorists throw rocks at tanks. So, for the regular person, a normal reaction, like, man, look at these Muslim terrorists, they're throwing rocks at tanks. Tanks? Throwing rocks at tanks? What am I going to be like, poor tanks? Okay. Do you not see the problem? Throw rocks at tanks? Come on. But the way they're making title, Muslim extremists, Muslim this, these people are this, black people are this, white people. They're actually manipulating our minds into believing something. Okay? So we have to be careful. We have to actually step back and think, hold on, what is this? What are these things that they're feeding me? Should I actually even taste them? Should I actually even listen to these things? Can I not, as a human person, an educated person, and I assume a lot of us are educated, praise be to God in this world, can I not be critical about things? Can I not do my own research and see what's really truth? Do I not owe it at least to myself to know what truth is? To know what these people are, if they're giving me lies? To know if I really, really need those Jordans? Or is it just, a way to get me to spend money, to waste money actually? So these are things that we want to think about, and I ask my viewers to be very critical and turn off the news and read. Turn off the news and read, honestly. Do your research. You see the libraries are empty, books are just sitting on the shelves, people are just on the computers, people are just on watching, TV, and no one's actually doing the research, no one's reading history, people are not doing history anymore. Everyone wants to be a singer, everyone wants to be a something, superstar. No one's actually reading, we don't have much, we don't have historians, we don't have people who are critically analyzing things. We don't have journalists who can be unbiased. Everyone's being controlled. This propaganda and media is just amazing. So we have to step out. We have to step out of this box and look at things from the right perspective and question what is truth. You owe it to yourself, man. I owe it to myself. I owed it to myself, and praise be to God, I did it. And I've seen the world in a different way. And I ask you, just try this. Just try to question when someone tells you, when you hear something on TV, step out and see, is this really true? Is this person really what they're telling, these people are saying, right? For example, I'm not gonna go very political, but let's take, for example, Osama bin Laden, right? I'm not saying anything that I'm pro Osama or against Osama. I'm just giving an example right now, right? You see, the CIA might be jumping through my window soon, but do you know Osama bin Laden? Do I know Osama bin Laden? No, we don't. Does he even exist? Maybe, maybe not. Where do I know Osama bin Laden from? Anything that I know about him was from TV, from what I've seen from television, from what I've seen what they put on the news. That he's this and he's that and he's a terrorist and he killed this and he's responsible for 9/11. And then I started thinking, I'm like, hold on, do I know him? Did he even have the chance to defend himself? Then I found out that, he was actually paid by the CIA for a long time. So I'm like, hold on, he worked for these people, now these people are actually talking bad about him and they turn against him, or he turned against, whatever. It's a very, very confusing, issue. So how do you know that he even did 9/11? How do you know that he even did a lot? I watched a video and it was funny because he was eating with his left hand. And I was, it didn't look like him, but I was like, and then I thought about it, like, Muslims don't, if he's the radical Islamist that they say is, Muslims don't eat with the left hand. They eat only with the right hand. Especially if he's a radical Islam, he would know that he would eat only with the right hand. Okay? So I was wondering, maybe that's not even him actually. So my brother and sister, I'm saying, I'm just giving an example here. How do you know who is what and what? If the news tells you that this person is bad and this person is good, why do we just believe him? Why cannot we question him? Why can we not, be critical about these things and see maybe they're lying? Maybe those people are lying. Maybe it's truth. But either way, we should question it. We should question, not just be fed with everything that they give us. Don't eat anything that they give you. So I ask you to be open-minded and really, really look for the truth.